Thing is now I'm thinking about it, when they get out, they've gone and looked at everyone's Instagram, so they know what each other looks like by now. In the beginning, I used to think it was a surprise, but now. But anyway, Allie's talking and she's talking about Anton and how his drinking kind of bugs her, drinking early in the morning, and production's so messy because they then pan to him taking a shot. Allie also mentions that she hasn't met any of his family, and he hasn't met any of her family, which I didn't realize that, but I guess he just met her friends. I'm not sure why, or she just met his friends. I'm not sure why he hasn't met any of her. Well, I think I know why. I think she's not going through with it. That's why. And then Megan talked about, I think she might have FaceTime and met Luca's mom and how everything was cool. Patrick shows up and he's like to the girls, I'll catch you later. I'm going to talk to the guys. He then starts talking about Casey and what happened and how he expressed that, she could have, it wasn't even a whole day after the reveal when then she changed her mind and how that hurt his feelings. Look at Joe. And he also mentioned that he had asked her, well, she was saying to him, I don't want to be part of the show anymore. And then Nick was telling him, well, at this point, you're not on the show. So what's her problem, basically? And then he was like, Patrick was like, I know. He said, and then I asked her for the ring back. And she said, you're acting like you're the only one hurt here. And I'm not giving you the ring back. And here's that ring. So who pays for the ring? I want to know because I thought the show did, but this is the second time. Well, this is the third time it's come up, and I know it came up in another season, and I mentioned that. But who pays for that ring? Because, and I do notice some of the rings were different sizes and all that. So I just wonder, or the rocks where the diamonds were different sizes. But I just wonder who actually pays for the ring. I just need to look it up. Why does she always make these faces? I think she was making this one when the girl Nick was talking to from the pods came out. I can't think of her name right now, but she came out and she was just uncomfortable and that was her face, I guess. Her name was Kate. That's what it was, Kate. Annie shows up, Mike shows up, and Jalen shows up. Or Jaden, what's his name? Oh, Jaden. Brendan. Brendan shows up. It was funny because he was talking to Jordan and he was still talking about how he is still really into Annie and how they would have worked. And Jordan was like, seeing Annie and Nick together, they're so quirky. He said, I really think it wouldn't.